Good evening. My name is Dr. Joseph Ross, and I represent Holistic Vision Care of Brewster, New York. I'm here to talk to you about what you can do for yourself to prevent macular degeneration, which has become pretty much an epidemic in America. I'm going to talk to you about some of the causes, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the things you can do. Not what you go to the doctor for, but things that you can do to prevent the problem. Is macular degeneration serious, and what is it? Well, macular degeneration is a loss of central vision, where what you see becomes simply the outside of what you're looking at. If you're looking at my face now, and let's look at it from a distance, and you had macular degeneration, you might see my shoulders and the windows in the background, but when you're looking at my face, it would be blurred and missing. Can you imagine going through life like that, where all the details you want to look at are invisible to you? They have disappeared from your life. Well, that's what macular degeneration does to people. It occurs frequently as people get older, and it even happens to some people in their 50s and 60s. Can it be prevented? Can you do something about it? Some people will tell you that, well, it's a genetic predisposition. I find that very hard to believe, and even for those who do have perhaps a genetic disposition, there still is plenty you can do to keep your vision. So if you know someone, or you're concerned there's a history in your family, or you just like to do something good for yourself, listen to what we have to say here for you this evening. First of all, what is macular degeneration? Macular degeneration is a deterioration of the retina. And the retina in the center of vision, which is called the macula, is what you use for all the detailed vision. This area deteriorates. One of the prime causes is smoking, poor circulation. So people with diabetes, hypertension, or people who smoke are significantly more likely to have macular degeneration. Obviously, giving up smoking is one of the best things you can consider for this and many, many other reasons. If you have diabetes or you have hypertension, you should also consider what you can do about that. If you're taking a medication and you believe the medication is controlling your diabetes or your high blood pressure, I'd encourage you to think again. Because even though it may lower the blood pressure or stabilize your blood sugar, that does not get rid of the disease. The disease is still ongoing. The process is still ongoing, and your body is still deteriorating. What the medication does is make you feel better and alleviate the symptoms. And to some extent, it may be possible that taking the medications for blood pressure and diabetes do extend your life and quality of life. I'm not too sure on this. But anyway, those conditions, and in general, being in poor physical fitness, obese, are the main causes of macular degeneration, other than perhaps a genetic link. What can you do about it? Well, it becomes obvious to some extent. Quitting smoking if you smoke is very, very important. If you're overweight, losing weight is important. If you have hypertension and you're told you can't do anything about it, is that so? Well, we don't believe so. In many cases, the treatment of hypertension is simply loss of weight and increased exercise. Many people don't want to be told that you need to exercise 24 hours a day. Well, that's, of course, something you won't be able to stand. But what about 1 hour a day? Think about it for just a moment. We are physical beings. Despite the fact that we sit in front of computers and work with mechanical things, we do have a physical body. And if you don't use it, you can expect it'll wear out and deteriorate. And that's exactly what's happening. Many people are able to control hypertension by just modifying their diet and lifestyle to include an hour of exercise daily. Is that shocking to you? Well, what's better? An hour a day of exercise or 24 hours a day of being dead? Think about it. It may be a reality. It certainly is a reality for diabetics too. I've known diabetics who've controlled their diabetes entirely by walking 3 or 4 miles a day on a regular basis, and of course staying slender. Another key to preventing macular degeneration, besides exercise and controlling your high blood pressure or diabetes, is carbohydrates. We're told today that high cholesterol is a significant concern, and to some extent there is some validity to this. But many will teach you, if you look into alternative healthcare, that really too many carbohydrates is the cause of both hypertension, diabetes, and many, many other illnesses we're suffering in our societies. So restriction of carbohydrates is very important. If you're overweight, lose weight, restricting carbohydrates will do that. Now, this doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable. There are so many alternatives in the world that can allow you to stay on a low carbohydrate diet and still eat quite well and not have to gobble mounds of fat as the people on the newscast seem to interpret the Atkins or other diets, which is not correct if you've read the books. So let's talk about let's summarize what we've discussed. Reduce carbohydrates, increase aerobics. If you smoke, stop smoking. Get control of your hypertension, diabetes, or obesity. Is there anything else? Absolutely. You want to eat more vegetables that are colorful to get your antioxidants. You want to have more fiber in your diet to make sure that your digestive system is working properly. Let me give you a hint as to how to do this easily. Don't listen to my video. No, well, that's not exactly what I mean. What I mean is you won't get enough in a short period of time. But what I would suggest is you sign up for a website called Mercola.com, MERCOLA.com. Joseph Mercola is a physician in Illinois who helps people get control of their life and their health through diet and exercise. He'll send you a free bi-weekly email that's video and fun and educational. And if you do this on a regular basis, you will get a lot of clues to how you can improve your health in general and maintain your eyesight by doing so. So, in essence, taking care of your eyes is taking care of your health. Would you expect anything else? If this sounds superficial or something you've heard about before, sign up for Joseph Mercola's website. Read his emails, watch the videos. It's a very, very fun experience. And you'll find little by little that you'll gather more and more about how to stay healthy and prevent health problems, and in so doing, prevent macular degeneration. If you have macular degeneration, I encourage you to go on my website, that's drjoeross.com, and look at the many other things you can do to prevent your macular degeneration from getting worse. There's quite a few options that I can't discuss in the short time of this video. But I hope you look into that. That's drjoeross.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me from the website. I'll answer as many as time allows. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.